Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. It's me, Loco, and I am back with the second part of the Miraculous showcase. If you haven't watched the first one, I will link the first video at the top right. And my upload schedule has been phenomenal lately, hasn't it? I know you're proud of me, aren't you? It's been great. But yeah, jokes aside, here's a little sneak peek for what you're gonna see in the video. And yeah, let's pick up where we left off. Moving on to the Be Miraculous. So right here is actually one of the new honeycomb blocks that the mod adds. So if it's a little different than the vanilla one, that's why. Right here is the yellow magic wisp, which spawns in deserts. Right here we have the crafting recipe. So we have, of course, the yellow magic dust, which goes up here. The honey block, the bee sting, which you have a small chance of getting when you get stung by a bee.
My dog stepped on a bee.
And the meteorite dust and molten gold. And then with that, you get the Be Miraculous. And then the repair potion, obviously. Right here you have the bee sting, the molten gold, and then the meteorite dust. We can repair it. One right here, another crack right here, and right here. Whoa. Okay. Now to actually transform. So pollen does eat honey bottles or honeycomb, so you can choose which one. Okay, so let's put it on. You can see it at the back of my head. And they actually did update the mod while I was filming some of the showcases. So they did actually add animations for the Kwamis going into the Miraculous, if you could see. Right there, the yellow blob. But here is the king bee costume, if I'm right. And then I chose the more dark and yellowish spinning top, which of course still has the same functions like the bee phone, the message other players telling you about your powers and everything. It also has the same, very similar to the ladybug yo-yo, the shield, and then of course you have the different, I guess, yo-yo type of things, but they're really not. You could just swing like this, and then you of course have the different mode, the swing mode, which boom, yeah, like that. And then of course you can access the miracle box with shifting and then press action 1 instead of action 2 for this one. But it says that my miracle box is in this dimension when it's right over there. Whatever. And then of course we have the power, so Venom right here. And then let's see. Let's actually go into survival. And then we can summon rabbit. You know how they're always running around, and if you hit them with, oh, okay, let's choose something with a little more health. So summon fox, maybe right here. You know how the fox is always running away from you, and now it's still. It can't go anywhere. Oh, it spawned with something in its mouth. I think it's an egg. But yeah, it can't move at all. The venom does actually not work on the ender dragon. I haven't tried the wither, but I doubt that it's gonna work. But yeah, and then with your second power button, you can also release the mob. So now it'll be running away from you again. So yeah, that's pretty much all the Be Miraculous has, other than the suits. So let's do that. /pref nm. Show you some of the camouflages that you have. You have this, the cool flower one, the monarch one, Marinette's one, all these cool ones, and then suits. So Queen Bee, of course, Vesperia season 6, the one I chose, a bunch of these cool ones. Very, very nice. I love all of the suits that they added. They're all so detailed. But yeah, that is the suit. You can also customize your venom. So if you want it to look more like this or with purple or this cool one, I mean, it's all up to you. And then sounds, of course, and particles. So yeah, that is it for the Bee Miraculous. Let's go to the next one. And here is the Turtle Miraculous. And of course, right here, the green magical dust. The same one as the Cat Miraculous over here. So basically, let's just move into the crafting recipe. The crafting recipe is the green magical dust, jade block ore, a scoot, molten gold, and meteorite dust. Where you get this jade block is basically under Y level 0, and it's in clover fields, jungles, or rem forests. So right here, you also get the turtle scoot if you didn't know when baby turtles grow up. So right here, we have the Turtle Miraculous in all its glory. And let's make the repair potion. So with a normal scoot, gold, and meteorite dust, put it in our offhand and repair. Right, crack right there, and crack right there. Nice. Okay. Let's grab some of Waze's favorite food, kelp, and activate it. There he is. All right. So let's transform.
Stupid.
When I put on the bracelet, of course, right, and there it is. Transform. Ooh. As you can see, I am Jade Turtle from Season 3 from Master Fu. If I do hold my shield, it comes off. Like so. Pretty cool. I really like this. I really love that feature. And you do have to specifically choose it. So let me just show you the suits now. So for camouflage, I chose this bracelet right here, but you can choose any of the other ones. I particularly like this one too. But let's look at the suits. So right here, we have Carapace Season 6, Jade Turtle, Sheltie, Sheltier, a bunch of different skins, or suits, I mean. And then here, look, a pirate. Sea Shard, Green Shell, a bunch of really, really nice suits. I love these. I will stay with Jade Turtle though. And then the weapon. So if you want the Jade Turtle, you're going to have to pick this one, I believe. The darker one is really nice, and I did choose that one. But if you choose this one and the Jade Turtle suit, then it's not going to be on your head. But yeah, you can also choose different particles. It doesn't show you them, unfortunately, but they're there. All right, so the different suit functions and the weapon functions. Basically, I will show you the turtle phone, which, believe it or not, it does have a phone. Right here, all of the powers and stuff like that, and of course, the messages right here. Then we can do shift, and then you hit your shield. You will throw it, and it will ricochet. It just disappeared, but it should come back. Yeah, there it is. You could also, of course, block it like a normal shield. Let's do the ricochet one more time. It's gone. But it'll come back to you like that. I think the ricochet mechanics are super cool. Like, look at that. I feel like that'd just be fun to play with. I do this all the time. The next thing you can do with the shield is if you drop it, basically if you press Q while you're moving, you will slide on it, which is amazing. It makes movement a lot faster, definitely. It goes insanely fast. And of course, it'll reset when you go in water or other things like that. But yeah, super cool. Now moving on to the shelter functions and the powers. So if we shelter, you can apply it to yourself. So let's do a radius of 6 to myself. Right here is the shelter. Pretty cool. You did also see that there are, let me transform and show you. So there are functions to apply to a target or to your hand. So if you apply it to your hand, it'll prevent people from actually stealing your Miraculous right here. There we go. Yeah, so people won't be able to steal it if you put it on your hand. If you're playing on a server and people are trying to do that, then be my guest and do it. You could also do your second action button to unshield. Another thing you could do is if you do /pref NM and go here to the weapon, you can do shelter settings. So right here, if you do the difference between blocks and models. So model is basically, it's not the block. It's like a barrier. I'll show you in a second. And you can also do the shape. So you could do a cube or a sphere. So let me do the cube to like completely make it different, and then shelter to myself. So right here we have the shelter, and it moves. This one moves, but the block one doesn't. And if we do something like summon, let's do zombie. The zombie will not be able to get near me. And you can even push it around like so. Very, very cool. Let's push you to the water. Come on. Nice. So again, if you want to, let's unshield. And let me transform again to show you the different shelter settings.
Come on.
I didn't want to do that. Okay. Let's pref NM. Weapon, shelter. If we do the circle one. Okay. Oh. Oh. There we go. If we do myself with a radius of, I don't know, 7. You can do this. So you are in a big sphere, and it works the same as the other one. It just has a different shape. And it is a complete ball around you. So I don't know if you can tell right there. It's a complete sphere, which is amazing. And if you are wondering, a cataclysm will break the shelter, and it also has a really cool animation for it, which I will show on screen now. But yeah, other than that, that is super cool, and that is enough of ways in the Turtle Miraculous. Let's move on to the Wolf. All right, here we have the fan-made Wolf Miraculous. So these two technically have never been like elaborated on, but they're still in the mod, which I think is really cool. Right here we have the Wolf Miraculous, and then of course, it eats meat, the Kwami Luna. We can activate it. Here's what the Kwami looks like. More like an Arctic wolf. Very nice. We put the necklace on. Have it right there. And then transform. Very, very cool. So with the wolf sphere, you have a bunch of different things you can do. You can throw it like a trident. Very nice. You actually don't have a wolf phone because, I mean, it is technically not one of the Miraculouses in the Chinese Miracle Box. So you can't really do anything with that. So there's that. It's really simple, honestly. It is just a spear and a trident. Other than that, the power is really cool. Let's try and... What hostile mob won't burn? Okay. So then we use the power. Which basically freezes entities. And they have a frozen effect like this. And they adds ice all around. And it had a really cool particles too. Yeah, now they can't move and you can just shoot them freely. He has no chance. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty much what the Wolf Miraculous does. And then if we do go into pref NM, you do have the wolf section over here. You can't really see the camos or the suits, so I'm just going to keep the camo one. And then I will show you the different suits by just transforming. So let's do Ice Wolf, detransform. And then you will have to put the Miraculous back on. It takes it off every time you detransform for some reason, but you could just put it back on and then transform again. Here is Ice Wolf. Very cool, very cool. And here is Night Howl. Also a very nice skin. More, I guess, wintry. And these suits do actually not have the Astro, the flying mechanic, the Cosmo thing. I don't know if it has an official word for it, but they don't have it. They also, like I said before, don't have the phone, so you can't really communicate with other things. They also don't even have a crafting recipe. So if you wanted to use this Miraculous, you'd either have to make a crafting recipe or just get it from Creative. But yeah, that is it for the Wolf Miraculous. And here we have the last Miraculous of the showcase, the Spirit Miraculous. So you do see this in the Shanghai special. As soon as you'll see the Kwami, you will know. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. So here's Mei Shi, obviously the Guardian Miraculous that Faye gets in the Shanghai special. And then let's put the bracelet on and show you. Mei Shi's favorite food is a glistering melon slice, so that's good to know, because I mean you can't actually right click him, so you could see. And then let's transform. Very cool. You do have a ball that you can throw, and it will do pretty good damage and come back to you. Wow. Obviously no phone, no other things you could do with the weapon. We do have a very cool power though. So if we summon Vindicator, let's do a few. And then we use our power. It's sort of like a fire protection shield that they will not be able to cross. Very, very cool power, I think. And you can't actually, I guess, call it off, so to speak. You have to wait until it cools down, and then it'll disappear on its own. There is no like releasing like the Turtle Miraculous has, or the Bee Miraculous. So obviously it has no effect on you, but it will attack all the other mobs. So very, very nice. Anything that comes near you will get set on fire and propelled backward a little bit. So that is very, very cool. But other than that, I do have to show you the suits, because like the Wolf Miraculous, you can't actually see the custom things. So the camo, red, green, or blue. I'm guessing this would be sort of like the type of the color of the bead that is on the bracelet. And then the suit. So I'm pretty sure I have Lei Shi on right now. So let's do Ling Mei. Detransform. Transform again. This is sort of like a more stealthy one. Very, very nice. Look at that. I like the look of it, honestly. And here is the suit Yang Li. Very cool. It has like a sort of tail that has a belt, kind of like Cat Noir. Very nice suit. It's more bright, different than the other one, than the first one I had, but I like that one better, of course. Very cool suit. But yeah, that is going to be it for this Miraculous. Here we have one of the more amazing aspects that the mod adds, in my opinion, the Cosmo Potion. So it'll give you things like being able to be Cosmo Bug or Astro Cat. So if you remember those, that's very, very cool. I will show you how to make it though. So right here we have the meteorite dust. You put it in, and with awkward potions, so you have to use nether wart on water bottles first, and then wait that to brew. After that brews, you put in a moonstone, and after that, you get the Cosmo Potion. So I did forget to mention the Moonstone you do get from trading with a wandering trader. So if you find a wandering trader and you see the Moonstone, make sure to get it. So then you have 3 Cosmo Potions, and you would need a Phantom Membrane still. And after the Phantom Membrane, you put in an End Crystal. And here is the full Cosmo Potion. So I did brew an extra one that only put the moonstone in it. So as you can tell, it doesn't look as done as this Cosmo Potion does. They have different textures. So if you wanted to put it in different foods, I don't think you'd be able to. Let's check actually. We can't. What if we did this? We also can't. Why? Oh, okay, because you need 4 of them. I forgot about that part. But this is the Cosmo Potion Grimoire page. So if you want to refer to that, you obviously can. Right here, the meteorite dust, the moonstone is second, then phantom membrane, and then End Crystal fourth. So you do see that it does have a different look to the final potion. This is the not ready Cosmo Potion, and of course it doesn't give you anything. And then the ready one does actually give you what you need. And let's try it on the Miraculous. So let's get Tricks right here. Put it on. So there are 2 ways you can do it, of course, like in the show. You could give Tricks the food, of course, and look at the Kwami. Wow, look at Tricks. Very spiffy. And let's transform. Very, very cool. Although my hair is like... Let's take that off. There we are. So basically how this works, I'll go into survival, is it's basically like an elytra. And then if you want to like actually fly, you press your action 2, and it will have where you can fly infinitely. Instead of when you press action 2 again, you will fly like an elytra. So you will do the elytra things when you go up, but if you press action 2, you can go up. That's basically the flight mechanic. Pretty simple, really, but very, very cool, I think. And then, of course, like in the show, when you don't want your astro form, so to speak, you can press the detransformation button, and then it'll put you back into your normal suit.
Brother,
With hair, of course. Okay, so let's just show you some other ones. All right, I have gotten all of the Miraculouses I need. Let's get all of the food. Let's start with, I guess, Tiki. Right here. And then I will show you how, if you transform first, and then eat the Cosmo Macaroon, you will transform into the Cosmo version. So let's take off my hair again. Very, very cool. And of course it works the same. So press your action 2, and then you will fly just like the other one I showed you. And then of course if you want to detransform like that with those silly hair. Okay, let's show you a different one. So let's get out Plague. Where'd he go? I'm pretty sure you can use whichever Cosmo food you want on the Miraculouses. Where did he go? Plague? Oh, there he is. So if, oh no, you do actually have to give him the Cosmo food that pertains to them. So the Cosmo Camembert powers him up. And then look at that. Look at his form. If you do want to see Cosmo Tiki, I will actually show you. Where did she go? Some of the things about the Kwamis is that they do go into the ground a lot. But here's Cosmo Tiki. Very, very nice. Okay, let's transform with Flag. So here's Astro Cat. Very nice look. Very nice look. And then, of course, that is, yeah, that's the suit I left off with. But then detransform. And let's get out Nuru. With the hibiscus flower. Where did he go? Nuru? There you are. Ooh, look at that. I'm actually going to... Oh, I can't because they're in the Astro form. Okay. Nuru. Nuru, where'd you go? There you are. Very nice look. Okay. Let me... Wow, they're chatty. Okay. Here is the Astro version of the Butterfly Miraculous. Very, very cool. Very, very nice. And I do think there are different Astro suits. It just depends on the suit you pick. So if I detransform, I was in the Butterfly. So I would imagine Monarch or Hawkmoth would have different suits. Let's switch off and go to Pollen. Okay, I'm gonna put away these Kwamis. Hold on. All right, so I did just find a bug to let you guys know. If you detransform and then don't give your Kwami their actual food and just their Cosmo food, oh my gosh, you will not be able to transform or do anything with the Miraculous, actually. So be careful of that. But let me just finish putting away all of the Miraculouses. Okay, I genuinely can't get rid of Tiki. I've tried everything, even going all the way over there and teleporting back here, but I can't get rid of her. So we're just going to continue on with her. Let's just do the Be Miraculous right here. Put it on. And of course, use the honeycomb. Very, very cool. And Pollen's gone. Okay, well, I'll just put a picture on screen now of what Pollen looks like because Pollen got camera shy. But let's just transform. And here is what that looks like. It's sort of like a queen bee, but with the Cosmo form. Very, very cool. Of course, works exactly the same. You could even see the Miraculous on top of my head. Very cool. All right, let's move on. Okay, last but not least, since like I said before, the Wolf Miraculous and Mei Shi, the Spirit Miraculous, don't have Cosmo forms. So let's get out Ways. And give him his Cosmo Kelp right here. Oh. I duplicated him, but he looks very, very cool. I accidentally gave him like 3 and well, that's something to consider. If you want to duplicate your Kwamis, there it is. Transform. Nice. This is cool. Like a Cosmo Carapace. Very, very cool. And the duplicated Ways is behind me. Very, very nice. Of course, works the same. Wanted to put on the normal Elytra. There you are. And that is it for the Cosmo variants. All of the ones you see here are extremely cool, and I do think there are different versions for some of them.
Yes,
So
I remember it being a lot like this.
So if you do want to explore with stuff like that, then be my guest. But moving on. Okay, time to reveal some Kwamis. So basically, what we're going to need to do before we touch any of the miraculouses, we have to give ourselves 2 advancements. You have to have 2 advancements to actually do this. So advancement grant me only, and then let's do the Nastia's Miracle Stones to become a guardian. There we go. So we need the Shaolin Monk advancement first, and then of course the advancement to get the hero of the village. So with those 2 advancements, you technically have a guardian suit, like I showed in the Ladybug showcase. So right now we can start. Let's do ways. And I have noticed that if you do try and type the words out, sometimes it doesn't work as well. So I always just like to do.
Wish him a happy 3,500 cycles for me.
Oh, you could just hold the Camo Miraculous and then, well, where'd he go? And then press your Action 1 button, like so. So there he is. Boom. I am Ways, the Kwami of protection. I am the shield that stands between harm and hope, guarding what must endure. So that is awesome. Very, very cool. And normally when you do right click the revealed Kwamis, they do something, but I guess Ways does not do anything. Because I mean, what would he do? But that is very cool. Let's do Pollen. Do Pollen over here. Pollen, come here. Okay. Are you just gonna be on the floor? Okay. Pollen, reveal yourself. Boom. Wow! Oh, that is sick. I am Pollen, the Kwami of action. I am everything that moves, that advances, and one day stop. Ooh, look at the venom on her hands. That is awesome. The stinger too. Oof. This is very detailed and very, very well made. Very nice. Let's do tricks. It's just gonna be revealed Kwamis all over these planes. Okay, here we go. Tricks, reveal yourself. Whoa. I am Tricks, the Kwami of illusion. I am everything that isn't but seems to be. Ooh, that is really well done. Wow. The 4 tails?
Huh?
Nice. And then the little mirage particles right there. Wow. Let's see if Pollen does anything actually. No. Does Tricks do anything? No, not that I know of. Okay. Then let's do Nuru. And then Nuru, reveal yourself. Holy crap. I am Nuru, the Kwami of transmission. I am the connection between worlds and ideas, the energy that connects and transforms everything around. Whoa. Nuru kind of looks like an alien. Nuru's ET. But whoa, this is cool. Very ethereal, magical even. Very, very nice. And of course, what we've already seen in the show, the Ladybug and Cat Miraculous. So what we'll need, let's reveal Tiki. Tiki, reveal yourself. There she is. I am Tiki, the Kwami of creation. I am everything that isn't yet and is yet to be. Cool. And of course, Plague. Went out of order there, but it's okay. Plague, reveal yourself. Ooh. I am Plague, the Kwami of destruction. I am everything that is and no longer will be. Nice. Okay, so probably what we've all been waiting for is Gimme. So Gimme is actually in the mod. And if you put the Ladybug Miraculous and then the Cat Miraculous, the Ladybug Miraculous in your offhand and then the Cat Miraculous in your other hand, and you press your Action 1 button, Gimme, reveal yourself. Ooh. So here is all of the functions that Gimme can actually do. You can resurrect your friend from spectator mode. So if you're playing hardcore, that's what you can do. If you want to fly while you're in survival mode, you can do that. Be super fast. You receive several curses, gives you 64 diamond and emerald blocks. I did not know that one. A powerful weapon, so a diamond sword. You get, oh wow, you have to give all of that. So the prices are right here. It gives you the moon and sun totem. So you'll be able to control what time of day to get another miraculous. You have to give away a cat or ladybug miraculous. Interesting. You want to constantly regenerate. Right there, 10 golden apples and a totem of undying. So there are different things you can wish for. Wish to be healed of everything. Would this heal you? I'm curious. Would this heal you from a broken miraculous? That is something to find out. And it would be a very cool thing. 3 totems of undying, 10 hibiscus tea, and 3 chamomile tea. And 10 chamomile tea, 3 enchanted golden apples. Wow, that is expensive though. I wish a piece of bedrock, an ender dragon egg, and an ender dragon head. Interesting. Okay, well, let's just take a look at Gimme first. Ooh, I think the shaders are playing a trick on me. Oh, we are supposed to be down here. So let me turn off my shaders. Here is Gimme, and the FOV is kind of weird. It made me zoom in. But here is what Gimme looks like, apparently. The colors are a bit off, but it's okay. It may be a me issue. I don't know. But let's see. So if we do right click. Okay, no, here we go. So let's just do, I wish to constantly regenerate. So we need a totem of undying and 10 golden apples. So let's get a totem. Can you not? Oh, really? Totem of undying and then golden apples. So let's get our 10. And do this. I wish to constantly regenerate. Click that. It took away my totem and the 10 golden apples and gave me the heart amulet. Camembert. Let me turn down my FOV to normal again. And let's feed Tiki and Plague because I am not done. Let me just give you a steak and give you cooked cod. There we go. So they might actually have a cooldown. Oh, okay, no. You can reveal Tiki right after. Very nice. And then where is Plague?
Don't worry, I will always be here for you.
Clearly not. Where are you, Plague? Okay. Well, while Plague is around here, I am going to show you what Tiki does. So if you right click, it would do a lucky charm, and it gives you about 3 different lucky charms. So of course we have the spyglass, the block, and a rolling pin. So just 3 random lucky charms that it gives you. And then Plague, reveal yourself, and you're gonna wanna strap in for this one. So what Plague does, basically, if you right click him, do you really want this? Well, if that's what you want, Cataclysm, and he makes an entire crater. A huge crater. Sort of like how he wiped out the dinosaurs, I guess, but he makes this huge crater. So yeah, Tiki gives you 3 random lucky charms, and Plague does give you a crater. I haven't figured out how to, I guess, hide them again. Maybe do I just Tiki, hide yourself? There you go. Yeah. So you get the miraculous again, and then you press action 1 again. So if we want to hide Nuru, we hide him. Nuru, hide yourself. Trix, hide yourself. Pollen, hide yourself. And Waze, hide yourself. So they are all hidden again. All right, well that was all of the revealed Kwamis. Very cool. The wolf and Meishi do not have revealed forms. So if you're wondering about that, they do not have them. Okay, one of the last but certainly not least of the amazing features that Nastia's Miracle Stones has is giving Miraculouses to villagers and pillagers. So basically, you can give all of the Miraculouses in the Chinese Miracle Box to villagers and pillagers, not the wolf or the spirit. So let's just give this one to the villager. And then right here is a village bug. And if we give it to the pillager, it's Shady Illager, and they do actually fight. So they will fight each other. Let me just let them through. They will infinitely fight, I'm pretty sure, because they have a lot of health. Yeah, their health is not going down, so good luck with that. Here's the cat one. Oh, I suck at throwing things, but here's the cat. So Emerald Noir right here. Very cool. And what? Let's do the Pillage Walker right there. Kind of similar, honestly. It's kind of like Cat Noir and Claw Noir. I mean, yeah, they're still going at it. Oh, they're actually doing damage to each other. Oh, let's see who wins. But let's do the butterfly. So here is the butterfly, village fly. Okay. Let me see your face. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Oh? Did you just use Lucky Charm? Yeah, okay, but Village Bug is Victor. Wow, a sword. Okay, well. They won that battle. Let's let them battle. And wow, they cataclysm each other. Okay. Let's do that right there. Oh. Oh, wow. It sent out an Akuma. Okay, here is Monarch. Oh, that's an interesting one. Let's, before it kills my villager, let's give you the Fox Miraculous. Come on. So villagers can Akumatize you. Okay, I will show you what to do if it happens. This is really like, yeah, no, this has just caught me completely off guard. Okay. So let's choose the bubbler. So I am now akumatized and I am now the bubbler. Basically what the bubbler will do is you can put different bubbles around. So let's just put a bubble around this villager right here and he will float into space. Let's let out this guy. And don't walk towards my bubble, but here you go. Walk to my bubble and he will go up into space. So yeah, that is pretty much what the bubbler does. Oh, you can actually choose what bubble. Oh, there's damage bubbles. That's cool. Wait, let me try. Okay, let's spray him with the bubbles. Oh, that doesn't even do that much damage. You're better off just sending him into outer space. Yeah, so... Oh. What is that? What is that? A bubble tornado? Oh. Cool. Bye-bye. That is very cool. Normally you can resist the Akuma, but it is not working. So I don't really know. I don't really know what I do. I guess let's just continue on while I'm the bubbler. So what we can do is give you the Fox Miraculous right here. And then this is Foxerold. Very nice name. And give you your Fox Miraculous. Pillager. Ooh, that is nice. Oh, and they use their powers too. Look, this has multiple tails. This one doesn't. Very cool comparison. Wow, that is so cool. Let's do the Be Miraculous for the villager. Pillager. Let's see what you look like. Ah, I see, I see. And I'd imagine this one is more like, has more black markings. Yes, there you are. That's cool. It already has the venom. All right, let's see the turtle. Ooh, it has like a master food jade emerald. It has like the master food type of thing, and then what is the evil version of the turtle miraculous? Pillage shock. Ah. All right, well, let's let them loose. They can each fight each other. Oh. It's a fake wither. We all... Oh. Okay. Emerald Noir won this one. And then this one won. Okay. Okay. What happened here? I was supposed to be fighting. Where did you go? Oh, wow. Okay, so... It seems like... No way. And he pressed the button. Okay. So it looks like the only one... Let me break that. The only evil one that's won so far is Pillage Shock. And these two are currently going at it. Well, I guess evil one in Turtle. Good one in B. Evil one in Butterfly, of course. No one won in Fox. Oh. Good one in Fox, actually. Just got disappeared. This one was the Butterfly, and they're out. Evil one. Good one in here with the Cat Miraculous, and Ladybug one in here. Cool. I'll let you out. Go fight. Oh. No. Oh, no. Oh, so to kill them, they have to actually take off the Miraculous. That's why. Oh, no. You just went invisible. What is happening here? That is showing the villagers' powers and everything. Each villager is good or bad. Well, the villager is always good, and the pillager is always bad. And they did akumatize me, so I mean, there is that. And I can't even resist if I wanted to, I guess. So, whoa. Well, that's enough for the villagers and pillagers. Let's move on. Oh, yeah, that is gonna be the end of this showcase. If you did enjoy, please smash that like button and subscribe if you want more miraculous videos like this. Also turn on post notifications so you get a notification whenever I post my next video, of course. Yeah, I am super glad to be back and posting again. My upload schedule is pretty good right now, so let's hope I can keep it that way. Anyways, have a great rest of your day. You're ruining my shot. Okay, bye guys.